Let's have a look at the masterpieces of one of cinema's most stylish legends. The first and foremost icon in his collection is none other than a Patek Philippe. You see, Brad Pitt isn't just part of Hollywood, he is Hollywood, and a timeless symbol of style, talent and pure cinematic power. That's why what he wears becomes a legend. One of the absolute crown jewels in his collection is the Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711, a watch that's taken on mythical status in the world of luxury horology. Its price range starts from $100,000 and goes to $350,000. Brad has been spotted wearing this masterpiece countless times in candid street photos, casual outings with his kids, international film festivals, and even while moving between studio lots during shooting breaks. He was also spotted wearing it back in 2010. The 5711 is built around a 40mm stainless steel case with a signature porthole-shaped bezel and a deep blue horizontally embossed dial that changes colour dramatically depending on lighting, shifting from navy to almost black. Its ultra-slim 8.3mm profile allows it to slip under a shirt cuff effortlessly, which is one reason Brad reaches for it so often. The watch has become almost synonymous with his off-duty look, reinforcing that he genuinely loves the craftsmanship rather than wearing it as a flashy status symbol. But just when you think Brad's flex ends with a six-figure Nautilus, he pulls out a watch so classic that collectors literally lose their minds. The legendary Vacheron Constantin 222. Vacheron Constantin 222 is a rare icon that turns every glance into envy. In a recent Instagram photo, he was seen wearing the Vacheron Constantin Historiques 222, one of the year's most eye-catching timepieces. The watch, which is a reissue of one of the brand's iconic designs, looks fresh and contemporary, even if it is a throwback, which is why it suits casual attire like the actors in the photo. The watch was made in 1977 as Vacheron's answer to the luxury sports trend. It pairs a distinctively sculpted, tonneau-like 37mm case with an integrated bracelet and a notched fluted porthole bezel that gives the watch both presence and a slim, streamlined silhouette. The original 222 was notable for its clever one-piece case construction and unusually slim automatic architecture, historically using the ultra-thin caliber 1120. With a price range starting from $100,000, the 222 reads as both sporty and refined. Brad helped revive its fame for the 222 when he was photographed wearing variations of it at high visibility moments, most notably courtside at the Wimbledon final. In short, the 222 on Pitt's wrist shows why the model is prized and worn by a high-profile collector, who turned a cult classic into a modern classic. And if that wasn't enough, Brad then jumps to a watch that quietly shouts power, the platinum Rolex Day-Date, the true king of presidential wristwear. Pitt's platinum Rolex Day-Date is like Hollywood royalty and is often considered the pinnacle of Rolex prestige. Brad wore this watch frequently during the international promotional tours for Ocean's 12 and Ocean's 13, appearing with it at red carpets, film premieres and talk show interviews. This specific version stands apart from gold Day-Dates because of its weight, rarity, and the signature ice blue dial that's exclusive to platinum Rolex models. The watch features a 36mm case crafted entirely out of solid platinum, paired with the iconic President bracelet, which drapes like jewelry and has a distinct presence. Despite being enormously valuable, it never comes across as loud or flashy due to the cool tone of the metal and the clean layout of the dial. Brad's preference for the platinum variant demonstrates his understanding of restrained luxury, something worn by people who don't need to prove anything. The watch has also surfaced in multiple paparazzi shots over the years, showing he doesn't treat it as a safe lock museum piece, but as something he genuinely enjoys wearing. Now, from cool platinum elegance, Brad shifts gears to something far bolder, the full gold Rolex GMT Master. Rolex GMT Master 2 Root Beer turns every wrist check into a statement. Brad has been photographed wearing the solid 18-karat yellow gold Rolex GMT Master 2, often referred to as the Root Beer for its brown bezel accents in certain older configurations. This particular version is a full gold 40mm powerhouse, originally designed for international pilots, but now embraced by collectors for its bold styling. The gold case and bracelet give it serious wrist presence, while the GMT function allows tracking a second time zone, something useful for a global actor constantly flying across continents. Brad wore this watch on the set of Ocean's 13 during interviews and throughout multiple press appearances promoting the film. In these moments, the watch added a slightly flamboyant edge to his look, contrasting sharply with his otherwise laid-back clothing. It's a watch associated with people who enjoy a bit more flash, yet Brad balances it with effortless charm, proving he can move between understated and bold styles depending on the occasion. Well, these watch choices look amazing, but it's not over yet. Stick around with us to know more about the interesting timepieces of Hollywood's most iconic legend. You see, Brad isn't all about bold wrist presence. Sometimes he reaches for something mysterious and understated, like the ultra-rare Cartier Tanker Guichets. The Cartier Tanker Guichets is a silent masterpiece that only true collectors recognize. Brad was spotted back in 2013 for USA Weekend wearing a rare Cartier Tanker Guichets 2817 in 18-karat rose gold. Among the rarest and most unexpected watches in Pitt's collection is the Cartier Tanker Guichets, a limited edition mechanical digital display watch from Cartier's Haute Horlogerie line. Rather than traditional hand sweeping across a dial, the Tanker Guichets displays the hours and minutes through two small rectangular windows cut directly into the metal front plate, giving it a minimalist, almost mysterious presence. The watch typically appears in platinum or white gold and is paired with a clean leather strap, creating a strong Art Deco aesthetic. Brad has worn this piece during high-fashion editorial photo shoots, during press appearances in France, and at private industry events where subtle sophistication is more valued than brand flexing. This is a watch that only veteran collectors even recognize, and its inclusion in Brad's collection shows his deep appreciation for design history, not just mainstream luxury. It's easily one of the most intellectual watches he owns. Now, after showcasing his taste for vintage mystery, Brad switches to a clean, versatile chronograph he actually wears daily. The Breitling Premier B01 is a clean, vintage-style chronograph that never misses. Pitt has made the Breitling Premier B01 Chronograph 42 something of a signature watch, and more recently, he was seen at the US Open men's singles tournament wearing it, which cost $9,000. As a Breitling ambassador, Brad has access to many models, but one watch he truly embraces in real life is the Breitling Premier B01 Chronograph. Breitling Premier B01 Chronograph 42 is one of the cleanest and most versatile watches he owns. It comes with a 42mm stainless steel case, a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal, and a classic panda dial that gives it a vintage yet modern look. The watch runs on Breitling's in-house caliber B01 movement, known for its strong 70-hour power reserve, smooth column wheel chronograph, and COSC certified accuracy. It also features simple pump pushers, a comfortable leather strap, and a layout that's easy to read. Brad has worn this watch in many real-life moments, during Breitling campaign shoots, behind-the-scenes videos, press interviews, and even casual days in Los Angeles. He often pairs it with denim jackets, plain tees, and relaxed outfits, showing that this chronograph fits both his work style and his everyday look. The Premier B01 stands out in his collection as a stylish, reliable watch he actually enjoys wearing regularly. And for true collectors, Brad brings out the big guns, the legendary Rolex Daytona 16520, powered by the Zenith movement. The Rolex Daytona 16520, a Zenith-powered legend built for speed and style. Among Brad's more serious collector pieces is the Rolex Daytona 16520, popularly known as the Zenith Daytona because it consists of the legendary El Primero base movement. Its price range starts from $29,000 to $168,000. Produced between 1988 and 2000, this reference has skyrocketed in value due to its rarity, mechanical importance, and transitional status in Rolex history. Brad's version features a 40mm stainless steel case, a steel bezel, and a black dial that gives it a timeless racing chronograph look. He's been spotted wearing this watch at motorsport-related events, interviews, and casual outings where he dresses down but still maintains a refined edge. The Zenith Daytona is widely considered a grail amongst Rolex enthusiasts because it represents the last era before Rolex switched to fully in-house chronograph movements. Brad owning one signals that he appreciates not just design but also mechanical heritage. For collectors, this watch sits at the intersection of beauty, engineering, and history. and Brad wearing it casually shows the confidence of someone who truly understands watches. Finally, Brad rounds out his collection with precision, turning to one of his most story-rich pieces. The IWC Ingenieur is built for precision, style and impact. It all started when Pitt approached IWC about personalizing a prop for his F1 character, Sonny Hayes. Naturally, Sonny wanted something with a retro vibe. However, Brad was not satisfied with a standard period piece because he was a watch fanatic and he wanted something special. In response, IWC responded yes. Pitt was spotted wearing the IWC Ingenieur Jumbo SL Automatic Reference 1832 from 1976 with a custom dial at today's Budapest GP. Its price range starts from $20,500. Pitt's long-standing relationship with IWC means he's worn several of their iconic models, most notably the Big Pilot and the Ingenieur. The IWC Big Pilot is instantly recognizable thanks to its enormous 46mm case, oversized diamond-shaped crown, and ultra-legible aviator dial, a design rooted in World War II pilot watches. Brad has been photographed wearing his Big Pilot while traveling privately, attending backstage events, and even relaxing in between scenes on film sets. These IWC pieces show that Brad's taste is not limited to flashy luxury icons. He genuinely appreciates functional, historically inspired designs that tell a deeper story. And that wraps up Brad Pitt's incredible watch collection, a lineup that proves he's not just a Hollywood legend, but a man with seriously refined taste. But if you think this was impressive, wait till you see what's coming next. Our next video dives into the unexpected and underrated watch collection of Orlando Bloom, a man whose wrist choices are way more adventurous than the roles he plays. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. See you soon.